Dear friends, in our second lecture on matrix algebra, we shall learn solving system of linear equations and matrix notations. To learn this, we shall solve the system of linear equations. See the system of linear equations. x1 minus 2x2 plus x3 equal to 0, 2x2 minus 8x3 equal to 8, 5x1 minus 5x3 equal to 10. How we can write this in matrix form? Let us see this. We can write the coefficient matrix. We shall write coefficient matrix of this equation. Coefficient matrix we shall denote it by A, and it can be written as coefficient of x1, x2, x3 of first equation in first row, that is 1, coefficient of x2 is minus 2, and coefficient of x3 is 1. In second row, we shall write coefficients of x1, x2, x3 in second equation. Coefficient of x2 is 0, coefficient of x2 is a 2, coefficient of x3 is a minus 8. In third equation, coefficient of x1 is a 5, coefficient of x2 is a 0, coefficient of x3 is a minus 5. This is a coefficient matrix. And in this coefficient matrix, if we add a column, we shall write this matrix as it is: 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 2, minus 8, 5, 0, minus 5. And if you add a column of the constants to the right hand side of each equation, first equation in first row, constant term 8 in second row, and third equation constant 10 in third row, then we will get a matrix AB, augmented matrix AB. We will get augmented matrix AB. What is augmented matrix? In this matrix, what we have to do? We have to write the coefficients of all the equations, and then lastly we have to write the constant terms to the right hand side of each equation. See elimination process with and without matrix notation in both notation. Dear friends, in this playlist you will learn complete syllabus of matrix algebra. So please subscribe the channel and don't forget to press bell icon so that you can get notification of newly uploaded video. Friends, you will get the notes, solutions of all exercise in the text with no cost on our group. For joining the group, subscribe the channel and fill the Google form. Link of the Google form is given in the description. Now let us see elimination procedure of this system of equation with and without matrix notation. The system is written here, and we had written matrix of this system A, B equal to the matrix which had written coefficient of x1, coefficient of x2, coefficient of x3 and constant term. Then here coefficient of x1 is a 0, coefficient of x2 is a 2, coefficient of x3 is a minus 8 and constant term is 8. Coefficient of x1 is a 5, coefficient of x2 is a 0, coefficient of x3 is a minus 5 and 10. This matrix we will get. Then for elimination process, we shall keep x1 in first equation and we shall try to eliminate in from second and third equation. In second equation, x1 term is absent, therefore no need to do anything. But from third equation, we have to eliminate x1. In third equation, 5x1 is there. Therefore, if you multiply equation 1 by 5, this equation by 5, and subtract it from this, or if we multiply this equation by minus 5 and add it to third equation, x1 term in third equation will be eliminated and we will get first two equation will remain as it is, and third equation becomes 10x2 minus 10x3 equal to 10. This third equation changes to this. How? This 5x1 minus 5 times x1, 0. This 0x2 and minus of minus 10 times x2, 2 into 5, 10. That becomes 10x2. And this minus 5x3 and this minus 5 times x3 equal to minus 10x3 equal to 10. And this third equation can be written as x2 minus x3 equal to 1 dividing by 10. Thus, third equation, we shall write the system of equations by this way. Matrix system of equation in matrix notation like 1 minus 2 1 0, then 0 2 minus 8 and 8, then 0 1 minus 1 and 1. Thus we can write the matrix notation for this. This can be written like this, and same system is written in matrix notation like this. Now from equation 2 and 3 we shall try to eliminate x2 from equation 3. For that, if we subtract these two equations, if we subtract second equation from third equation, we will get x2 eliminated, and we will get equation like this. First equation same, second equation remains same, and for third equation we will get 3x3 equal to minus 3, and in matrix notation this can be written as 1 minus 2 minus 2, then 1 0. Coefficient of x1 is 0, coefficient of x2 is 1, coefficient of x3 is minus 4, and constant term is 4. Coefficient of x1 is 0, coefficient of x2 is 0, coefficient of x3 is a 3, and constant term is minus 3. This will be matrix for this step. Now multiply the equation 3 by 1 by 3, you will get x3 equal to minus 1, and the same matrix can be written as 3 divided by 3 1 and minus 3 divided by 3 minus 1. The same matrix can be written in this way. Thus the system becomes x1 minus 2 x2 plus x3 equal to 0, x2 minus 4 x3 equal to 4, and x3 equal to minus 1. In matrix notation we can write 1 minus 2 1 0 0 1 minus 4 4 0 0 1 minus 1. This is the matrix notation for this step. Now what happens? Our next job is to eliminate x2 and x3. We have to eliminate x2 and x3 from these two equations. To eliminate x2 from first equation, we have to use second equation, but before that, if you try to eliminate x3, it will get easily eliminated, and then eliminate x2. For that, for eliminating x3 from equation 1, see this is equation 1, this is second, and this is third. From equation 1, to eliminate x3 from equation 1, we shall subtract equation 3 from equation 1, and that means we will get x1 minus 2x2 equal to minus 1. And for subtracting h3 from second equation, we shall add 4 times third equation, and you will get x2 equal to 0. And the system can be written as 1 minus 2 0 1 0 1 0 0 and 0 0, 1, minus 1. See, now what remains? Eliminate x2. To eliminate 2x2, multiply second equation by 2 and add it to first equation. You will get x1 equal to 1, x2 equal to 0, x3 equal to minus 1. This can be written as 1, 0, 0, 1. For second equation, 0, 1, 0, 0. For third equation, 0, 0, 1, minus 1. This completes the process, and this shows that system has a solution 1, 0, minus 1. Thus, the given system has a solution x1 equal to 1, x2 equal to 0, x3 equal to minus 1. Dear friends, this is the method for solution of the system of equations. System of equations can be solved by using matrix also. We shall see it in our next video. You will learn complete syllabus of matrix algebra. So, please subscribe the channel and don't forget to press bell icon so that you can get notification of newly uploaded video. Friends, you will get the notes, solutions of all exercise in the text with no cost on our group. For joining the group, subscribe the channel and fill the Google form. Link of the Google form is given in the description. Thank you.